Hey everyone, I'm here today with the game Disuko, which you can read about on the blog, or you can just listen to what I have to say here. But this game is a 2 to 4 player abstract strategy game where you're rolling some dice and placing those dice, kind of following the rules of Sudoku. So let's take a look at how to play, and then I'll tell you what I think about the game. The game comes in this box, which is just a carrying case, a single page of rules, and it has this lid, which also happens to be the game board. Very simple setup. It's just a CNC type of board with these different lines. And the one thing that was hard for us to see, at least, is that these are boxes here. So every 6 is a box within it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes of 6. And then you're going to follow the rules of 1 number per row and column. So column and row, I guess, depending on where you are and how you're looking at the board. But each player will get a number of dice. If you're playing with 4 players, you will only get 9 dice. If you're playing with 3 players, you'll only get 12. And if you're playing with 2 players, you'll get 18 dice. So there we are. There's all the dice. Basically, you're going to use 36 dice in any case. 4 times 9, 3 times 12, and 2 times 18. However you're playing, you're going to get those. You're going to roll. Whoever gets the highest roll, in this case red, is going to get to go first. They get to place, following those rules of Sudoku, where you can only have a number in a single box, row, or column, and then the other player will go. If at any point you are able to, and you'll also roll all the rest of your dice, but if at any point you're able to finish a box, row, or column, then you get another action. And so you could change that into more actions. You can see how that would go. So it's a pretty simple game where you're just trying to get rid of all your dice. If you can't go twice in a row and both players have their two dice left, then it results in tie. That's pretty rare that we found, but overall there is a resolution of how to end the game if you just feel super stuck. The other thing that's going to happen is at any point, if you don't have usable numbers, you can choose to just roll all your dice on a turn, or you can choose to move somebody's die or your own die. Those are things that you can do on your turn besides those placement things, but those are usually going to happen later in the game. So that's how to play the game. It's really just a nice little abstract game based on the rules of Sudoku with some dice, and that's fun. It's fun to have a dice placement game that is quick to teach, has no major overhead. You don't feel like you've lost a lot if you lose, because really most of our games were over in like 10 to 15 minutes, although the game says it plays in about 15 to 20 minutes. And a longer game, if you had somebody going, could make the game last longer. I don't think I'd like it if it lasted a whole lot longer than that. If you're APing too much with analysis paralysis, then you should probably find a way to move this game along. Otherwise, it's going to overstay its welcome. Now, do I think people could make their own version of this? Sure. But the fact that DavidTorrie has made this and made it available in such a way that it's just a kind of grab-and-go abstract game, I think it's a fun way to do it. And yes, he's presented the rules, and I don't think that that is going to stop people from wanting to play his version and just having it here. It's a nice box. It's a nice little presentation. If you like Sudoku, if you like abstract games, if you like quick abstract games that you can just grab off the shelf and remember the rules without having to look up, I think this game is for you. If you like bigger Euros and things that where there is absolutely no dice rolling, this isn't for you. But for families and those that just need a quick grab-and-go game for game night that they can remember the rules to, I think that David has done a good job with this presentation. Plus, the box is cute. That's pretty fun. Thanks for watching. Happy gaming. Let me know what you think of Disuko, or you can comment on the blog too. Happy gaming. We'll catch you later.